Ready. Play.
Almost for retirement.
Yeah, it was a fun match. I enjoyed it. I mean, doubles matches can be crazy like that, and the 10-point breakers cruising, and then all of a sudden it's sudden death at one moment or another, and it gets wild out there for those 10-point breakers.
You had the two serves back to back, to the two aces back to back to give you the lead, and then they come climbing back. It's just like kind of a tiebreaker. I
mean, that's tennis for you. We're playing good doubles players, and they've done well. I mean, Danielle and I are playing for the first time, so we're definitely still living and learning of how each other moves and when each other wants to go, what each other likes, and aces definitely make things a lot easier. That's for sure.
You've never been in a situation before, obviously, where you're retiring and playing in your last tournament, but was that nerve-wracking those last couple points, thinking like, this could be it, or is your experience just like, this is just a match?
No, I really haven't been that nervous at all. I've been actually having a lot of fun. Getting to have my family and friends come out and watch me, and my mom actually made it today. She wasn't able to make my first match. And so I'm just happy and having fun. I mean, you can see me smiling out on the court and enjoying myself. I mean, doubles is easy. It's not like singles where you only have to listen to yourself and talk to yourself like a crazy person. At least I have somebody to talk to on the other side with Danielle.
So a bit full circle then, coming back to Barnes at this point in your career?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've played most of my junior events here at the Barnes. I mean, it's definitely was a big junior mecca place. I mean, still is, and played a lot of tournaments here. Danielle and I were joking that this definitely feels like a junior tournament facility. And I was like, yeah, you got to play. Usually in juniors, you got to play 2 matches a day at worst. Sometimes if you're playing doubles, you got 3 to 4 matches a day. So I was like, yeah, Danielle, you got another match at 8 p.m. So get warmed up and ready to go. This is just to loosen you up.
So any reflections on what I hear is an impending retirement?
No, it's a definite retirement. It's not. It's.
What reflections?
It's I mean, there's nothing really to reflect about yet. I mean, I'm still playing in this tournament. I've had a fantastic career. I've done a lot of things that people can only dream of, and I accomplished my own dreams in playing tennis, and that's all you can ask for as a professional athlete, is try to achieve your dreams that you have set out since you were a kid.
What do you think? What do you think from tennis you're going to take with you moving forward in terms of values, skills, habits?
Well, I think schedule is a big habit of mine even now. I mean, I still wake up, I go work out even on days off, and I think I'll keep doing that, making sure I have routine. I've always been a big routine person. I think definitely leadership has definitely exuded itself from tennis for me, for myself. Being able to lead people in and around tennis and my doubles partners or my Billie Jean King Cup teammates, things like that. But it's made me mature as an adult. I mean, I started playing professionally at 16, and I'm going to be 32 at the end of the year. So I've been playing a very long time, and I've grown up in this game and grown up as a professional and grown up as a person. So hopefully I'm not too screwed up at the end of this.
What is
You're
something
not done
about
yet. You guys, if you let yourself think about that, you can win this thing. I mean, it's 2 matches, man.
My older brother and I were watching Wolf of Wall Street this morning, and there was a moment where he's like, got told he's got to step down from the company. He's like, I'm not, leaving. I'm not effing leaving. And so my brother's like, if you win this thing, what if you grabbed the mic and just said, like, I'm not effing leaving? And I'm like, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, dude.
What is something that you'll miss, when this is all said and done? Like, what is the one thing about the game that you'll miss, and then conversely, like, what is something that you just won't miss?
Probably competition. I mean, I've always enjoyed competition. I've hated practice. I've hated everything else that goes along with it, the travel and everything. That's never been my favorite thing to do. But what kept me in the game was competition, and that's part of the reason why I'm deciding to retire, is because I don't have that competitive fire in the same way I once did, and I physically can't perform at the same level that I once could. So I mean, it's really kind of those two factors are really prevalent, and what I always enjoyed doing. I mean, probably what I won't miss is just the hurry up and wait of tennis, sitting, tying your shoes, untying them, warming up, cooling down. I mean, just all that stuff. Men go 5 sets when they're supposed to win in straights. I'm like, okay, I got to chill out for a little bit. But I mean, other than that, that's tennis has been really fun. It's been a crazy ride, and I mean, this circus is wild.
So you do have another match coming up. Is it more difficult to prepare with all the distractions being close to home, having family around, everything? How are you going to prepare for the next round?
It actually hasn't been that crazy. Everyone's been really respectful of my time and making sure that, you know, my tennis is still status quo. And, you know, the only thing is just a couple more beds are being filled up at my house. Maybe a couch is getting taken over. I mean, other than that, everyone's been super respectful. There's no, like, you know, let's get crazy or anything like that. We're all saving that for maybe when this is all said and done. So everyone's been great for me. I mean, that's why I love coming home and playing at home.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.